going to be demonstrating today how to do CPR. Before I go into the demonstration, when should you do CPR? Number one, when a person collapses, the first thing you should do is to try to see if you can wake the person up. How do you do this? You just grab on the person's shoulder and try to shake the person a little. Hello, Mr. A. Hello, Mr. This. If you don't know the person's name, probably the person is a stranger, just hello, can you hear me? Can you open your eyes? And the person doesn't respond. The next thing you should do is to take your ear closer to the person's nose. At least you can hear, is this person breathing? Can I hear any sound of breath? Can I hear any breath sound? If you can't, the next thing you should do is to put your hand around their neck. Now, you're not a nurse, you're not a doctor, you're not a medical personnel. I don't expect you to be able to know exactly where the person's, where you can exactly feel for pulse, all right? But at least just carry your hand, rub around the person's neck, just keep rubbing. When you rub, you hold a little, and you're going to feel a place that is actually pulsating. You're going to feel a place that is doing. If you put your hand around the neck, if you can't feel it this side, you check this side, you can't feel it. Look at the person's chest wall. Is there a rise and fall? Because if we are breathing, especially if you're lying down, you will see that your chest will rise and your chest will fall. Just like that. When you breathe in, the chest will rise. When you breathe out, it falls. So you're going to look out for whether you're going to see the chest rising and falling as a sign of breathing. If there is no rise and fall of the chest wall, you cannot feel any pulse, or probably the person is breathing but breathing abnormally, like gasping for air, gasping for breath, gasping for air. You should be jumping on that person's chest. Now, when I say jump on the chest, I'm not saying carry your whole weight and press the person. No. Jump on the chest is a term we just use, when we say do CPR. You should be doing CPR, you should be jumping on the chest. Now, hold on, let me show you how to do CPR. I've told you when to do it. When somebody suddenly collapses, okay? You are at a function, a birthday party, a burial ground, a wedding ceremony, and then all of a sudden somebody just collapses. Bah! You're not in the hospital to say, hey, let's quickly do a blood sugar check. Oh, let's bring oxygen. Oh, let's check the blood pressure. That's not a hospital. Those things might not be immediately available. But what can you do immediately? You can jump on the chest. Yes. The first thing before jumping on the chest, please check. Is there breathing? Is any sign of life? Is the chest wall rising and falling? If the answer is no, go to the neck. Feel around the neck. Is there any, especially around the sides, you're going to feel the pulse. Is there any pulse? Like, can I feel anything? If nothing, can I hear any breath sound? Put your hand around the person's nose. Any air blowing you to show that the person is breathing in and out? If the answer is no, and you're waking the person up, try to say, hello, can you hear me? Can you open your eyes? And the person is not saying anything. Please, my brother, jump on the chest. It is better to do CPR and somebody arrives, the doctor arrives and say, the person is dead already. Or the person, this thing really work. It's better you do it than not do it at all. Okay? I don't know how to do it. It's not an option. It's not an excuse. How can you have 20 persons standing by watching someone lying down there almost losing their lives? Because nobody knows how to jump on the chest. Everybody's waiting. Oh, I've called a taxi. Oh, I've ordered this. Oh, I've ordered a boat to come and pick the guy to the hospital. While you are waiting for that boat to arrive, you can start doing chest compressions. Now, let me show you. So take, for example, this is the person at a wedding ceremony, and all of a sudden the person just fell, okay? The person collapsed. The first thing you should do is this. Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you open your eyes? Can you open your eyes? No response. The next thing I will do is look at the chest wall. Now, this is the chest. Any rise or fall, I cannot see any sign that the person is breathing. The chest is not rising. The chest is not falling. The next thing I'm going to do is to go around the neck. Say, this is the neck. I'm going there. I'm putting my hand like this. I'm feeling for any pulse. I cannot feel any pulse. I check the side of the neck. I cannot feel any pulse. I will bring my ear close to the person's nose and chest. If I will hear any breath sound, no, I cannot hear. There is no sign of life. What will I do immediately? I would jump on the chest. Do you get me? Now, how do you do CPR? You're going to use your dominant hand. For me, I am right-handed. So this is my right hand and it's my dominant hand. I'll bring it out like this. I'm going to use the heel, this place, the heel of my hand, place on the center of the chest. Okay? If it's a lady, you know that ladies, because of the position of the breast, it might be a bit difficult to find where to place your hand. So just pat the middle side of the breast, pat this side to this side, pat this side to this side. All right? So you're left with that middle part of the chest. You're going to place the heel of your hand, this place. You place it on the middle part of the chest. Then you use your left hand, or the hand that is not, very active. Like I said, make sure if you're left-handed, make sure it's your left hand that is on the chest. Use the hand that is dominant. If you're a right-handed person, use your right hand to place first. The heel, I'm not saying place it like this, so place this place like this. So you place it there, okay? And use the opposite arm to lock up. All right, like this. So this is the hand I'm placing on the chest. I'm using the other hand to lock it up, okay? So do this, and you stretch your two hands out like this. I'm not saying do like this, because doing like this is as good as doing nothing. So place it, use the other hand, put it, lock it up, and straighten the hand. Have you seen my hand is very straight now? So I'm gonna go. You're gonna give 30 chest compressions. After 30 chest compressions, you can now give 2 breaths, 2 rescue breaths. That's if it is a family member you feel comfortable with, you can blow air into the person's mouth after doing 30 chest compressions. Now let's go. Place your hand, bring the other one here, and we start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 29, 30. And then after 30, you give 2 breaths. You blow air in the person's mouth. That's if you are free to do that. If not, carry on with the chest compression. Okay? As you're doing this, somebody is on the phone calling a taxi to come and take that person to the hospital. Now, if you do this, you're increasing blood flow to the person's brain, okay, which is the vital center.